Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today have the opportunity to interview Ms. Özlem Piltanoglu, a member of the AKP party.
Thank you.
Our first question is, do you think that the promotion of peace building and democracy belongs rather to civil society or to the decision makers?
Thank you for the question, but I cannot say that either one or the other one. I believe that to actually build the peace in conflict areas, we should need so many institutions and actors actually working in a harmony for the same line. So if we look from the old realistic approach for the international relations, we'll see that the main actors were defined as states. But later on, with the developments in the world, the international relations approach actually changed and shifted from realistic approach to the constructive approach, which includes civil society, international institutions, even some companies, and other so many civil society organizations. So I believe that if we want to keep peace or to build peace, in both cases we need working political actors and civil societies and states and all branches working in harmony with the same line for the same aim and goal.
And do you think that cultural diplomacy can play a role into bringing these actors together? And
definitely, that's the only way actually you can put these whole different actors in a same track for dealing the peace building. Okay. Because especially among the states or among these civil societies, sometimes the competition can reveal rather than working in harmony. So cultural diplomacy is a good tool to eliminate or omit any kind of difficulties.
Okay. Speaking about civil society, my next question is, it is well known that conflicts are often based on social clashes. We saw that during the Arab Spring, for instance. And does the evolution toward a sustaining peace require reorganization of basics of those societies?
Of course, there is a very crucial need to reorganize the whole system in different Arab countries which are facing with the Arab Spring. But I believe that every society or nation has some internal or external challenges towards the path of democratization. One or another may face these difficulties in different times of periods, like England did that clash during 12th centuries, but in Ottoman Empire, when it comes to Ottoman Empire, it's late 18th century. So I believe that I see Arab Spring as the kind of awakening of some human rights, and it's a kind of awakening of individualism in society. But on the other hand, from my experience, from my own country's experience, Turkey's experience, I know that you cannot, wake up one day and receive and have the whole pocket of full democracy. You need very length of time. Not to only implement, but to also digest. That's the word I can use to feel the real meaning of democratization.
All right, thank you.
And how do you think that this real meaning of democratization in these Arab states could be achieved in a, let's say, short-term period? Is it possible, or is it like utopian view?
It depends on actually country to country. Some countries' system, if you just take out the leader, then you can continue with a new leader, and you can evolve that system to democratic system maybe easier. But when it comes to, for example, Syria, I don't believe that it will be achieved within very short term, because not only the leader actually decides the path of the democratization in that country, but the whole system actually very complex and grift, and it's very linked to each other. So taking out or just throw away the leader is not the way to achieve the democratization in a short term in Syria. So it differs from country to country, and it's historical and cultural, of course, structure.
Okay.
And in relation to this, what you just mentioned, does democratization imply peace as well? In my context, definitely I use peace and democracy in interchangeably way. When I understand positive peace when I talk about democratization. It's definitely it's not a mode clash. And what is your opinion about negative peace? Is it you mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, during your speech that in some circumstances it's better than having negative peace than not having peace at all?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't exactly said that. But I actually used a definition or of John Galting's distinction about peace, and he mainly differs peace into two. One is negative and the other one is positive. And he stated that negative peace means lack of violence, and positive peace means that not having any kind of violence, but also having coherence, collaborations, cooperations, and giving it kind of breadth to the social groups into the same society. So we know that, and we experience that in so many societies or in so many states. For example, deep states or the authorities in power, they prefer, and they actually they prefer having negative peace, and using in other words, just not having any violence is enough to be to define as a democratic country. And I said that no, it's not enough. You should actually feel the whole positive peace aspects to say that that country is definitely democratic country. So which includes coherence, collaborations, respects to human rights, rule of law, and everything. So violence is not the only, not having violence is not the only conditions for reaching to democracy.
Okay, and perhaps just one last question that just came to my mind. How do you see the future of the Mediterranean countries after the Arab Spring?
I think that we come a long way, and it seems that we still have we still have time, need time, and put so much energy to get a better level in the context of actually reaching the democracy.
Well, thank you very much for taking your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to the conference.
Thank you very much. And it was a very fruitful conference, and I enjoyed so much. And being with you was really my pleasure. Thank you.
We're looking forward to future cooperation with the ICD.
Inshallah.
Seeing you in the next conference.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.